Hi guys and welcome to another video. In today's video I wanted to do a 3 looks in 1 palette. So I asked you guys on Twitter which palette you would like me to use to create 3 kind of Valentine's inspired looks, and a lot of you said the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia, and I figured it's a pretty good palette to use for this because the tone's just absolutely stunning. So I have tried to create 3 very different looks, and hopefully there is a look in this video to suit pretty much any occasion for Valentine's, whether you're going out for drinks, whether you're going out for dinner, whether you don't want to wear too much makeup. This particular look is pretty great. Whether you're staying at home, watching films, doing whatever the heck you want to do, you can wear makeup doing that. So if you guys want to see what looks I created using this palette, then please keep on watching. So this is a slightly more alternative look for Valentine's Day or whenever you want to wear it, and I figured I would switch up the lip with something a little bit more vampy and dark and a bit more brown toned. It has got a pop of like a pink champagne colour on the lid, just because this is a halo eye, but I figured it was a more vampier alternative than having all of these pink tones thrown at you on Valentine's Day, so I hope you guys like it. So as you can see, I've already done my base on one eye, so the first thing that I'm going to do is take the shade Raw Sienna and really just start buffing that into my crease, and also when I get to the outer corner I'm just going to wing it out a little bit rather than making it a more round look. So the next thing that I'm going to do to just add a little bit of depth and intensity is use the shade Red Ochre, and I'm just going to start doing exactly the same thing, buffing it into the crease but then focusing it more on the inner and outer part of my lid. So once that's nice and buffed out, I'm going to take the shade Cypress Umber just on a pencil brush and focus it really on the outer and inner corner and just not blend it out as much, and that's just going to add a really nice amount of depth to the look. And then just to get that really nice pinky champagne colour on the centre of the lid, I'm going to use the shade Vermeer just on a damp flat shader brush, and I'm just going to pack that onto the middle and kind of pat it when I get towards the edges just to kind of feather it out a little bit more. So I'm now just going to go ahead and apply some mascara and some lashes, and I think I'm going to use the iconic minis from House of Lashes, and I'm going to come back and we can go on to the lower lash line. So now to tie everything in together, I'm going to take a mixture of Raw Sienna and Red Ochre and just really buff that in and smoke out my lower lash line to balance it out a little bit more. And then just to highlight my inner corner, I'm going to go in with the colour Vermeer again and just take it on another pencil brush and just pop that into my inner corner. And I think the lip I'm going to go for something slightly different, and I feel like using the shade Teddy, which is a NYX lip lingerie, and it's just like a really dark brown colour. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take the colour Buon Fresco, and it's just this kind of cool toned mauvey pink kind of colour, and I'm just going to start buffing that into my crease and really blowing it out. As you can see, I've really brought this colour like into my inner corner here and really sort of winged it out towards the tail of my eyebrow just to get that kind of like cat eye elongated kind of look. The next thing that I'm going to do is take this pencil brush, which is my Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite brush, and I'm just going to take the shade Love Letter on this and really start working it into the crease and also focusing it just on that outer corner. The next thing that I'm going to do is start cutting the crease, and what I'm going to do is take my Too Faced Born This Way concealer and also this teeny tiny brush from Real Techniques. I don't know what the name is because it's rubbed off, but all I'm going to do is really just start cutting the inner part of my eyelid, and then when I start to get to the outer V, I'm just going to start patting the concealer just so you get that more gradient kind of effect. And now that I've cut the crease, I'm just going to take my Zoeva 238 Luxe Precise shader brush and take the colour Vermeer and just press that over the top of it. So just to blend those two colours together, I'm going to take the colour Venetian Red and I'm just going to place it on my outer V. And then I'm just going to take a clean Morphe brush and just blend that out. So before I move on to the lower lash line, I'm going to go off camera and apply some lashes. So funny story, I ended up adding eyeliner. I figured that one of the looks out of 3 would include eyeliner anyway. So moving on to my lower lash line, I'm just going to take this Zoeva pencil brush and I'm going to take the shade Love Letter and just put that on my lower lash line. So moving on to lips, I'm just going to take a combination of Urban Decay's lip liner in Stark Naked and Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Cool Girl. And that is the finished look. This next look is really simple. It's kind of just like a winged out burnt orange, kind of like a sunset smoky eye, and it's really simple. You just want to focus the majority of the colour on this sort of outer V and make sure you don't blend too far in. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take my Morphe M139 brush, and this is just amazing for blending. And I'm going to take burnt orange and really just start blending it into my outer V and into my crease, but I'm going to be really careful not to take it too far into the crease. And as you can see, I've kind of got that blown out burnt orange shade, so I'm just going to keep going back, reapplying it, rebuffing it out, and just keep doing it. So the next thing that I'm going to do is take my Sigma Blending E36 brush, and I'm going to take the shade Red Ochre, and I'm really just going to start buffing it into the very outer V. So just to get that soft shimmery shade that I have on my lid, I'm going to take the shade Primavera on my Zoeva 235 contour shader brush. And I'm not going to dampen this brush or anything because I don't want the glitter to be like too harsh. I just want it to be very soft. So all I'm going to do is just push that over my lid. I'm just going to go back in with that Sigma E36 brush and just blend all of that together. Okay, so to finish off the lower lash line, what I'm going to do is take burnt orange on this Zoeva 325 Luxe Brow Light brush, and I'm just going to really smudge that on the lower lash line. It's so difficult to put something on your lower lash line and not pull a face. Like, you guys know the face I'm talking about, like that one. And I'm just going to take a mixture of Primavera and Vermeer. And moving on to my lips, I'm just going to line my lips with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Stark Naked. And then I'm just going to go over that with the Urban Decay lipstick in the shade Stark Naked as well. So I definitely wanted to go for like a more kind of natural look, I guess, if you don't like wearing that much makeup. It's just a really nice like smoky eye, and it's kind of like burnt orange red kind of sunset shades is how I would describe it. And I just paired it with a nude lip because it's me, and I'm obviously going to pair everything with a nude lip. I also had my hair cut in between filming all of these looks, so my hair looks like noticeably shorter, that's why. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, guys.